Hello, welcome to Tony's Bonsai. Today I'm taking a look at my dad's beech tree. He's been growing this for about 30 years and I did some work on it last year, and I mentioned at the time that we do need some fairly radical decisions making on this, and today's the day. It's got some nice root flare on it, this tree. I'm not sure yet what the front is. It's one of these two sides, but the problem for this tree is higher up. When we look at the top of the tree, all of the branches basically emanate from this top quarter of the trunk, and it's quite heavy and it's a bit messy. This top section here is very thick. We've had a major cut here, and I think he's done a saw cut and he's almost sawn right the way through it. I'm not exactly sure what went on, but you can see here there's a cut and it goes right the way in there, all the way into that thing, and it's quite messy. Bearing all that in mind, the solution that we've come up with is to remove this whole section here, this ugly bit up here, and I think by cutting across here it's going to add some really nice taper and take it away from this just round pom-pom style and make it look like a really old tree. So I think that's a good solution. My tool of choice for this job is the mini chainsaw, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get good access in there. So first of all, I think I'll just go through and do a rough cut through this point, which is not the finished cut, but just to get rid of some of the weight. It's a bit quicker than just a normal saw. Now that I've got that main area removed, I can go in and try and just make it a lot smoother and clean the line up. That's giving me a nice clean line across, but I think I can go a little bit further across with it. So that's looking great there, but we've still got a little ridge on the top, and I think that'd be better smoothed out. My dad's here to assist, to hold the trunk. This should make it a bit easier. It's quite hard to see. Oh, that's better there, yeah. I can get in here.
Can you just the guard it while you're doing it?
Yeah, I can do that, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
If you come in from that way, you can use the curve of the toe.
Oh, here you go. You go for it. Yeah, just to hollow it out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better finish as well.
You're going to end up with stuff on your lens though. It's
No, I won't. It's fine.
Is it not?
Yeah, it's fine.
Same thing anyway from here and
yeah. That's nice. That's getting rid of those grooves really well. I'm just thinking about this. That could probably come off, this little knuckle there. See that little lump?
Yeah.
That needs to come off. We've just done a mini discussion, and we've decided that this branch here is a bit of a problem. All the three branches are all kind of emanating from the same place. Doesn't look great, and it's just not a good branch, and that's better to go. So chainsaw maestro, take her off. I'm just going to pull this branch down here to the side like that. There.
Yeah, as long as your fingers out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Health and safety.
Nice. I'll just take my chisel now and just spend a bit of time working around these cuts, just smoothing them off, taking all those marks out that the chainsaw created, and just smoothing it off. And by smoothing it like this, it's going to give the wound a much better chance of healing and this callus rolling over the surface of the wound. So I'll come back to you when this is done. I've just spent about 20 minutes carving those out with the chisel, and they're looking a lot nicer now. The good thing about the work we've done is that from the front here, you can't really see any of the scars. It's now got quite nice taper going up. Obviously these have got to heal, but beech are very good at healing, so I've got no qualms about those sorting themselves out within the next 2 or 3 years. And in terms of the overall design of this tree, I think it's now looking much more tree-like or bonsai-like, whichever you prefer, than it did previously. You know, we've taken a lot of the sort of pom-pom aspect to this tree out, and it's now looking quite gnarly and old, and I think it's got a good future. I have noticed a couple of these previous cuts that were never cut properly, so I'm just going to go in and just cut them back, and they should now callus over and kind of disappear. The lighting conditions have been really difficult for this tree today, but I'm really happy with the work I've done. I think this is going to have a really strong year now. This will just be allowed to grow. I won't do any pruning on this, and I'll come back to this next spring and start working on the branch structure. As always, thanks for joining me. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.